cooped up in here, okay? I am a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
He just call himself a peacock?
All right. Ooh, doggy. Look at them biscuits. All right. So, why all the hype? So, I made a video about this a few months ago, and today I called it out in the group. I'm going to show you. If I can show you 30 or no, like 10. Oh, there's the timestamp right there. 10:54. So there's my proof. 10:54 a.m. is when I finally called out nano dimensions. I was asleep at the wheel. But that doesn't matter, because at $1.94, when I called it out, it was at 152%. And then, now, we look at it, and it's at $3.40. So, about 100% run up since I called it out. Whoa, what's that? Two big, weird candle wick dips. Two shadows that went all the way down to $1.24. Wow. Wow. That's scary. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. So 15-minute looks healthy. And what I'm looking at is the way the price is riding, the moving average. I would expect to see a pullback here somewhere, but it looks like it wants to get another leg up. That's crazy.
For all of mankind to hear, one man, me.
So we're going to try to take something that's in essence worthless and zap it, and it's going to become very valuable. How do you do that?
So we take any carbon material, and then what we do is we put a high voltage and high current through it, and it breaks every carbon-carbon bond in that carbon material. It'll break every bond, and then it'll reconstruct into graphene. Graphene is single layers of graphite, like what's in a pencil. Single layers of this would be called graphene. It's the strongest material known. In the bottom of this cart, there are bays of capacitors. They get charged up. From the wall current charges up these capacitors. Then what happens is that goes through some electronics, and then it goes to two electrodes. And then what he's going to do, he's going to read the voltage, and Matthew, you're going to push the button.
Oh, I love to push buttons.
Yeah.
Love that. I'm good at that.
I don't like to push it in case the voltage goes the other way. No, there's no danger of that. We have a high voltage across this, and then a current will pass through this with enough energy to break every carbon-carbon bond in the system. And then when that breaks, it's going to reconstruct as graphene. So right now we have carbon black in there, which is an amorphous carbon, and you're going to see a bright flash when that takes place, because most of the energy is going into not heat, but this black body radiation, which is breaking every carbon-carbon bond in there, reconstructing, and then the excess is coming out as a bright flash of light. On the count of three, we're going to cause this to flash. 1, 2, 3. Boom! Just do this in air, writing it on commercial plastic films, and wherever the laser hits, you form graphene on the surface. Once you make these little arrays, then you just put a little overcoat and electrodes, and you get supercapacitors. Supercapacitors are like batteries, but they have much higher power than batteries. And so what we're doing is we're moving toward flexible electronics that will allow these to flex and be made in air. So what we do is we just take a commercial laser system, like this universal laser system, and we use it to write patterns on this commercial plastic film, and then we just encapsulate it, and these are now energy storage systems that can store energy and give the energy back just like a battery would do, but with a much higher power, and that's what we're moving toward, and also toward flexible electronics, where we can take these and have them flexing when we're moving. We can put them in shoes, we can put them in clothing, because they're entirely flexible. That's the idea, to be able to build structures very rapidly, roll to roll. So just as newspaper print goes from one roll to another and the ink is written on it, this is what we would do. We would have roll-to-roll plastic films going, and lasers would just print the patterns that would then be used in electronics. Whoever would have thought that you could take carbon and rearrange the atoms and make sheets of graphene? God already knew that. We didn't know. We didn't know that you could just hit this with a laser and make very nice graphene in a foam like that, or hit it with a high voltage and make large-scale graphene that's turbostratic, that can dissolve so easily into different things, that's going to change the world of what we build, the strength of the materials with which we can build. Nobody knew that except God. And then he allows us to be the first to see that. It's like, yes,